Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. All right, next up, we got AJ the Savage Cunningham taking on Su Young Jiu-Jitsu Yu in what the odds makers apparently think is the most lopsided fight of the night. But hey, that's why we watch the fights. Because odds don't mean a damn thing once that cage door closes. Let's break this one down. Su Young. Jiu-Jitsu. Su Young. Yu comes into this fight with a 14-3 record and as a massive -800 favorite. And he's a guy who is dangerous wherever the fight goes. His nickname is Jiu-Jitsu, which is either a clever play on words or a really polite way of letting people know they're about to get strangled. Either way, it fits, because his grappling is legit. On the feet, he's got sharp striking with a strong kicking game. He's not a reckless brawler. He picks his shots, manages distance well, and punishes guys who overcommit. But the real danger is if he gets on top of you. His ground control is suffocating. And if he gets a dominant position, it's usually just a matter of time before he locks up a submission or starts raining down punches. Now, the one knock on him, he's not a guy who comes out guns blazing. He likes to ease into fights, get a feel for his opponent, and then slowly turn up the heat. Against the right opponent, that patience is a strength. But against a guy who comes out with urgency, that could be a problem. AJ the Savage Cunningham. On the other side, we got AJ Cunningham sitting at 11-4 and coming in as a plus 475 underdog. And look, I get why the odds are wide. He's coming off a tough loss where he got finished, and when casual fans see that, they assume he's in over his head. But let's add some context here. His last fight, he took it on 4 days' notice against Ludovic Klein, a guy who was no joke. So yeah, it didn't go well, but what do you expect? 4 days isn't enough time to prep for a barbecue, let alone a UFC fight. Now, he's got a full camp, a real game plan, and a chance to show what he can actually do. AJ is a scrappy fighter. He's got solid striking, good durability, and a pressure-heavy style that forces guys into uncomfortable situations. He's also got a decent grappling game, and while he's not as polished as you on the mat, he's not someone you can just ragdoll either. His key to victory is going to be aggression. He can't sit back and let you dictate the pace. He's got to take the fight to him, mix in volume, and make this a brawl rather than a technical fight. If he can turn this into chaos, his chances go way up. So, who wins? Look, the odds say this should be a one-sided beatdown, but I'm not convinced it's that simple. Yu is obviously skilled, but he's not an overwhelming finisher. He takes his time, looks for openings, and wears guys down. That means AJ will have chances to make this messy, and if he can make it ugly, things could get interesting. The big question is whether AJ can handle the grappling. If he can keep it standing, keep you on his back foot, and not get taken down, he's very live to pull off the upset. But if Yu starts landing clean kicks or gets on top early, it could be a long night for Cunningham. I wouldn't be surprised if AJ comes out swinging and makes this way more competitive than people expect. This isn't some random short-notice fight against a killer. This is a matchup where he actually had time to prepare, and that makes all the difference. Official pick. All right, time for the official pick. I'm rolling with AJ the Savage Cunningham. And yeah, I know, the odds say this is a terrible idea, but sometimes you gotta trust your gut. I think the line is way too wide because of how his UFC debut played out. And now that he's actually had time to prepare, I think we see a much better version of him. Do I think it's gonna be easy? Absolutely not. Yu is very good, and if AJ makes a mistake, he could absolutely get caught. But I see paths for Cunningham to make this a dogfight, and if he does, we might just see a major upset. So expect some wild scrambles. Expect AJ to bring the pressure, and expect me to be sweating bullets the whole time because picking a plus 475 underdog is either going to make me look like a genius or an absolute fool. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.